Kira, what now? Buparo is our mystic, convinced that the whole fortress will come crumbling down if he doesn't keep to his daily devotions. As for the rest, ask around. I'm not here to satisfy your curiosity. You're in luck. I am the only one on the island who trades with outsiders.
What can I do? I'd be glad to. I'm here.
The outsider must leave. Oreo Koiki will not be parceled off and bought with foreign lies. Only the handsome fish can stay.
Ruasari would never let that happen. Where is your confidence in Aranga?
Akira, you will not have a chance.
We are no better than the outsiders if our Mataru act like inhospitable savages. Where is the courtesy and welcome of the Wahaki?
If you have such love for outsiders, let this one speak for himself.
There. Would you deny Burapu his first favorable omen of the season?
If the outsider turns on us, I say I will drag you through Tangaloa's maw with me. For all our sakes, may I be proven wrong.
On behalf of those who remember our manners, welcome to Oreo Koiki. She is our Ranga, and the strength of our tribe. I have never seen her without a mouthful of Koiki. Even in battle, She wears a bandolier of fruit. A spirited, passionate, and very hungry woman is my Risare.
Takera, I doubt he even knows the meaning of the word.
I'm familiar with the foreign obsession with vows. When it strikes Risare's fancy that we should sleep under one roof, we do so vigorously. Some think I influence her judgment, but they have the wrong of it. My back is too fragile for the weight of authority, I say. Ikira, I say circumstances have made us rough around the edges. Outsiders come with cannons, nets, torches. They do not come to talk. We safeguard any land that the trading companies have not stolen out from under Anakadza's throne. The islands will fall if the tribes do not recall our past and Ngadi's covenant. Ngadi bade her followers to protect the islands, the tribes, and the luminous Adra. For this, she gave us the power to shape her domain. If we fail in our charges, the birthright of the Huana disappears. The Wahaki remember this. The Kahanga, they forget.
Some of us remember. What we choose to do with the memory is ours to decide.
We lost much of ourselves when Cataclysm scoured the Deadfire. Somewhere among the islands, there's a place where we... Ikira, my apologies, but I should say no more. Ask. I am pleased to be making a new friend.
Certainly.
Her face paint. You don't suppose...
I am the Ranga of this tribe, and will not hesitate to send your soul through Tangaloa's maw if you threaten my people. The chosen of Ngati is a welcome sight, I say.
Akara, my thanks to you, dear Ranga, though I bring you no omens this day.
You have the gift of our hospitality during this audience. Do not abuse it.
But will our hospitality be returned?
Tekehu, I say we have troubles enough without my people fighting over you.
Akara, just so. I will keep my hands to myself this time.
The Queen sent you to remind us we are vassals. Is that all? Queen. I am thinking you are very free with this meaningless outsider word. Foreigners hold the islands upside down, shaking them to loosen their riches. Onekaza gives them comfort. Akira, these are not the actions of a queen. Bah! Then she never should have let the foreigners take a step onto Deadfire soil. You think the Queen is cunning, but she is on the brink of losing her power. If Onekaza is ready to stand against the outsiders, we will need our strength. You are knowing that the purchase of foreign slaves is allowed in the Deadfire? Trading in Huana is a crime that even Onekaza could not ignore. To buy and sell kith is the work of monsters. These slavers hunt the waters around Oreo Kuiki. Like cowards, they shy away from the deeper jungle. They steal my people from their fishing boats and sell them like pigs at auction. Where is Onekaza to stop them? Someone must teach them the meaning of Wahaki vengeance, I say. Need? No. Want? Yes. My people risk themselves enough. For someone to earn my favor, they must put the tribe first. They must risk everything for the Wahaki. This is a poor beginning, but I cannot compel you to action. Our enterprising foes clump together in a small fortress on the tip of Crooksburg Island, northwest of Nekataka. My love, Aparo, lost his sister to these creatures. Akira, more of us will vanish if we do not cut out the heart of Crooksburg. Tangara, call off the warriors. I grant our guest the freedom of the jungle. Even though he does not commit to helping us, Aranga always has hope.
As you say, Ranga.
If you would come and go on Oreo Koiki, prove yourself a friend of the Wahaki.
Look there.
Come no closer, outsider.
Your Excellency, I come to warn your people. Your presence among these ruins is an affront to the gods. You must remove yourself, lest you face the gods' wrath. The timeline of the gods is not for mortals to understand. But even their patience shall wear thin, especially after this warning. Your people cling tightly to their history. But where are these designs among your arts? Where is the carved aedira in your wooden huts? These places were not built by the Huana, but by an ancient people from a distant land. I have seen your murals, and I know that you will recognize this. It was my people who built these places, and now I come before you bearing their warning.
Why do you stare so? I know only that they clang and clash like foreign names. The Oaxaci show outsiders that we know their deceitful face. My ancestor knew this face well. She recalled its every hateful curve to the Oaxaci histories. We wear the bone-white grimace of our enemies and take power from it. Akira, outsiders know better than to draw close to Oaxaci lands. We leave the symbol of the war club as we have for generations. A warning, I say. A reminder.
That war club looks like a much older version of the leaden key insignia.
One which goes unheeded. Do not speak the name of those who felled mighty Ukaizo. Their spirits are unwelcome. We do not hide. We are protecting a way of life that others would trample under their boots. The trading companies would strip the land that the gods gifted us and unmake the works of our ancestors. There is much to protect in the Deadfire. Too much for any single tribe. The enemy of my enemy is... You are knowing that the purchase of foreign slaves, trading in Huana to buy and... They steal my... Someone must teach them the meaning of Wahaki vengeance, I say. This is a poor beginning. Our end, my love.
Yes? You look like you have something on your mind.
Diverus? That was the same story he told the grandfathers. At least the Wahaki made him pay for his lie.
Then the Wahaki are the painted masks. They've been serving the Leaden Key's interests for 2,000 years without even knowing it. Though not, it seems, in the way Theos intended.
That is little comfort. They were still doing his bidding.
From what you described, it certainly didn't seem that way. But I'll concede that Theos was wilier than most. The leaf is a curious thing. Once, the Wahaki believed they were guarding themselves against the Ingwithans, Theos' people. Yet over time, they became hostile toward all outsiders. Yes, but it didn't stop there. It's not just that the Wahaki misread Theos' original message. It fundamentally changed them. They went from being a large and well-connected tribe to a much smaller one defined by isolationism. You know me too well. I've been hunting the leaden key, trying to shape them into a force for good. But what if I only make them worse? Might I be to blame? Have I made a grievous mistake in getting involved? You're right. Perhaps I've been unrealistic in my expectations. But I suppose that doesn't make the effort any less meaningful, does it? The strange thing is, this whole ordeal has given me some sympathy for Theos. Not that I condone his actions, of course. But I can't imagine he thought he'd destroy an entire generation either. Well, not in the beginning, anyway. What I mean to say is, he thought he was doing the right thing. Even at the end. A prudent suggestion. At any rate, it will be a relief to move forward. It was always too comfortable to leave the hard decisions to others, to simply follow along. I only wonder now what sort of decision you'll have to make when we finally confront Aethys. A reasonable point. Anyway, thank you. This has lifted a great burden from my shoulders. Aye? You look like you have something on your mind.
At once. Hmm?
I can be quiet if you can.
I'm listening. Just say the word. Captain?
Yes? Absolutely.
Patrol, I say! Accursed rust bucket!
What can I do?
Outsider. Unlike Barapo, I do not use this as a term of offense, I say. We do not see many visitors on Oreo Koiki. Those who come, seldom leave. They come asking our Ranga to show her belly and surrender. Instead, she shows them their guts at the end of a spear. Ugh, how he fills our home with the stink of his burnt offerings. A rational mystic burns incense or candles, but Burapo burns koiki, rotten meat, and bundles of hair. Nothing is spared his flame if it appeases the gods. A valuable lesson about animancy, I say. There is quality and there is cheap, but never both. The rust bucket does not follow my instructions and ignores my command words. I am appreciating the offer, but it is better if I learn how to operate my degraded friend. I would be a poor host if the ironclad thing decided to remove your skin. Akira, it seems I must credit the gods for sending you to Oreo Koiki. Burapo be damned, I say. Here, the command words. They do me little good.
Certainly. I'm here. Hmm?
Visitor, I hope your time on Ori Okoiki has been hospitable.
Yes? At once.
That mural. That's the same headdress Theos wore.
Happily. Yes?
I would pray louder if it kept outsiders away from Oriokoiki. I say Ruasare would not like it if I denied you hospitality. Poorly. He ventures away from our islands and invites the wrath of the gods, I say. May Ngati devour that outsider construct he dragged back with him. I keep the gods at bay. The tribe balances on the edge of ruin, and my burnt offerings appease those who watch over us. Godlessness raised the Green Man, and the gods will put him back down, I say. Again, you interrupt me.
Indeed.
This relic traveled from the halls of our ancestors. Appreciate from afar, I say.
Absolutely.
solace it is to see you again. Well, share and share, as is the law of the coast. Meaning what by that last? You were able to read his soul, despite how much time has passed? God save us from fools who battle with blind trust. A death guard? How fascinating. And terrible. I must of course presume that you've unearthed a promising lead for us. Perhaps you were able to learn about Rivan's whereabouts, of where her spectral ship oft anchors? Selenia is not a captive. The matter is not whether she will go free, but when. If you insist it must be sooner, then so be it. She is uncouth, and would happily repay my benevolence with a knife in the back. Yet you fault my precaution. I can summon to mind no island with such name. Likely it hides now behind another. I will charge my best chroniclers to track our isle through the centuries. I believe you're becoming an invaluable asset to the Principe, and I deeply value each of my assets. You must accept this token of my immense appreciation. Keep an ear to the sea, amico. I will contact you when I have made a significant gain into the investigation of our mysterious floating hangman. Ado, and how is the sea treating you, Watcher? Yet by some means you have acquired it. How remarkable. Ah, I know these symbols. This is the Burning Palace, see? The symbol represents the Dokotsi family, which means you are in possession of the royal sword of Gran Vaelia, the Engoliero do Esbirs, ac? Merla, but it appears to be sealed tight. Perhaps we might use this to bargain with Rivan, should we ever chance a meeting with her. Come, let us share a fine conversation. Fortune with you and yours.
Watcher, I would like to speak with you, if you have a moment. I appreciate your help with Jacqueline. Without you, I could not have saved him. And it has made me think about the future of Anamancy, especially in the Republics. I know that my love of country may seem strange to you. At times, it even seems strange to me. The Republics are the only love I have ever known. I would give all that I have to them, to our people, to our future. There is more to a country than its leaders and its people. More than cities and the lands that surround them, there is a spirit between us. It binds us together. It transcends us as individuals. It is what drives us to create, to learn, to push the boundaries of what we know about Eora, about the in-between, about the beyond itself. It is a spirit that lives in the heart of every Valian. And it is what gives me the strength to believe that Eora will see a better future. Scars Watcher, you walk among the greatest powers of Eora and the beyond. The time may come when your hand would choose the fate of the people of the Deadfire. When that time comes, I hope, I believe, you will see the future as I do. Until then, Gores.
For the first time in a long while, I feel truly confident in where I'm going, what I'm doing. With you, I mean. You and I have so much in common. We both think before we act. A sensible habit, but frightfully uncommon. And yet you're decisive where I'm uncertain. Somehow you know what must be done, and you don't hesitate. I admire that. That's precisely what I mean. I don't know that I could trust myself with the decisions you're making. My own brief tenure with the Leaden Key has taught me there's nothing enviable about the position you're in. Perhaps what I mean is, if we must be caught between the gods and the wheel, then I'm glad you're on our side. Now I hope you'll excuse me, but I really must review my grimoire.
How may I help?
I know that look.
I'd be glad to. Yes?
I'm listening. Captain, time for another of our chats?
I'm here. At once.
So our charted routes were destined to cross again, eh? You got the look of a true pirate about you. Cutthroat, cunning, sunburn. I like it. Anything in my trove catches your eye, you let me know. All right. So our charted... Anything in my trove...